voted for your own candidate. You voted. Okay. All right. I think we still have to leave that now. We'll have to leave that first and then visit some of the quick stories. Please, if you want to write a story, if you want to write a comment, make sure that that comment is very, very readable. Some of your comments here, I really cannot read them. So I am begging everyone now, please, if you are sending me any comment, endeavor, make sure those comments are readable. Okay? Is that fine? Thank you so much. Elder Isaac from Idimo is saying parliamentary system of government is the best so far for Nigeria, like the First Republic. Nigeria will continue to to go round in a circle until the right thing is done and make the center not attractive by operating parliamentary system. Elder Isaac, thank you so much. Chijoke from Isolo is saying, as much as I condemn the Uromi killings, the quick attention it has received from government at all levels and individuals, especially from the north, makes me to wonder why they've been sleeping over daily killings, kidnappings, raping, and destruction of farmlands by acclaimed headers, especially in the south. Why has none of them been arrested or prosecuted? Is Nigeria for some people? Ranching is the way. What I expected Tinubu to do in this aspect, he has done nothing. Southeast and South are marginalized and Nigerians don't want them to go. If not, why did Buhari build rail line to Niger Republic, abandoning the whole of Southeast and South? Mike Guinea, good candidate for INEC chairman. Let federal government free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and let... Oh, it's okay. Chijoke from Isolo, thank you so much for your message. Cynthia Vivian, can each party bring out their own INEC? And PDP will handle APC. APC will handle ABGA. NNPP will handle ADC. Like that. Okay. Good morning. Please. And apart from Coca, thank you so much. Appreciate you. CYC Honesty from Isolo is saying good morning to you. I greet you and Prince this morning. As for Ekweme, who invented a project, kudos to him. There are many like him, but Nigerian government is not ready to encourage our people. In the early 1980s, I used my handcraft to sponsor my secondary education, but the government ended up in importing animations worth of billions of dollars as a means of embezzling Nigerians' purse. Okay, the problem of leadership in the nation, they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, that's what you're saying, right? Good morning to you. Nigerians voted for the first time massively for their conscience. On the day of the election 2023, I was sick, but still went to cast my vote and stood there until I collapsed and I was rushed to the hospital. On my hospital bed, I watched INEC Mahmood shattered my dreams for a new Nigeria. It has not... Okay, thank you. We completely reject APC and its leadership for the hardship they inflicted on Nigerians, at present. INEC and the judiciary should be careful in the next election to avoid unexpected whatever. Billy from Ikotun. Thank you. Michael from Answani is saying this. All right, I'm disappointed with this administration. Look at how our gallant military are going down in the hands of Boko Haram, every day. Martins from Festac Town. What a country called Nigeria and the rulers. Which way Nigeria? Martins from Festac. Thank you. Thank you. I read your message already. Humanity from Ikorodu is saying, National Assembly plans to introduce bill to sentence Nigerians who fail to vote during elections. Very ironic. What about bill to jail politicians that buy vote and those that rig elections and the ones, that are involved in corruption? These assembly members have taken Nigerians for granted for too long. That's what humanity is there saying. Okay, I will read other messages now. But then before I read other messages, let me see if I can touch on, you know. Okay. Let me see if I can touch on this particular story. Then I'll come back to reading your messages and then even take calls. I hope that's fine. Let me quickly take this one by Barrister Chuku Gozie. He said, let the government tell these so-called hunters to stay in their region and stop causing unnecessary trouble in the country. Thanks. Vincent, aka But Why, from Mushin. Okay, that's what you've got to say. Thank you so much. I appreciate that message. Elder Samuel from Moshud is saying, the damage done in Rivers State is not complete yet. Rivers State people re-elected, they elected their representatives into positions, right? Positions of leadership, and the president sacked some of the elected people. How about the National Assembly members? They were also elected by the same Rivers people. Demolish everything if we are serious. Elder Samuel from Oshodi. Okay. Let me quickly go through some of the stories that I dished out earlier this morning, and then we get talking. Okay, I'll get to open up the studio lines then. Now, the two Labour Party aspirants, for the Anambra governorship election, Chief George Mogalu and Sir John Nwosu, have been screened and confirmed for the party's primary slated for April the 5th. Now, the party's national publicity secretary, Mr. Obiora Ifo, made this known. The screening committee, led by the chairman and deputy minority whip of the House of Representatives, screened the two governorship aspirants. The committee later submitted the result to the leadership of the party. All right, that's what is going on one hand, and then on the other hand, I would also want to tell you that away from that story though, that the World Bank is said to approve fresh loans totaling about $632 million to Nigeria today, Monday, amidst mounting concerns over the country's rising debt profile. Yeah. The loans are to support critical areas, including nutrition, improvement, and quality basic education. Really? In this country? Well, whether you like it or not, World Bank will approve Nigeria's $632 million loan request today, just today, Monday. All right? And then, let me go to Kano State now. Operatives of police in Kano said they have arrested one Usman Segiru in connection with alleged killing of a vigilante member in an attack on the entourage of the 16th Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II. Another vigilante member sustained injuries and is currently receiving treatment at the Murtala Muhammad, Specialist Hospital in, Kano State. All right. Police have arrested one for vigilante member's death and, of course, attack on Sanusi's entourage. All right. Let me let you know that quickly. Then again, there's this story about the Social Democratic Party. What is it about? The 2023 presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Adewale Adebayo, has stated that he is ready to forego his 2027 presidential ambition if a more capable candidate emerges to lead the party. Yes, that's what he said. Adebayo was emphasizing that his priority is Nigeria's progress, not personal ambition, not personal interest. In his words, he said, "It is my prayer to God that if there is a person who God thinks is better than me to fix the problem of Nigeria, my ambition should not stop that person, because we want a country that works all together." That was what he said. He assured them that the SDP would present a credible candidate capable of challenging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the next election. He also stressed that the party would not engage in divisive politics based on religion or ethnicity. That's what he said. But just to let you know, SDP's Adebayo is willing to step down 2027 presidential ambition for a better candidate. That's what he calls it, for a better candidate. So you should know. Away from that story, let me still take you to Abuja, where the president has expressed deep appreciation to Nigerians for their outpouring of goodwill and prayers as he marked his 73rd birthday. All right? Yeah, that's it. But while he was speaking, he also mentioned that he nearly quit 2023, presidential race. He almost did not, contest that that particular election. Okay. I want to dish you some other different stories now, some deep political stories. I hope you also heard that Trump is saying no one will stop him because he's going for a third term in America. Yeah, he's not joking, according to him. He's not joking. Let me leave that. That's their country. This one is my country. Let's talk about, our dear country, Nigeria. Now, a bill currently on the floor of the Senate or on the floor of the House of Representatives seeking to stop anyone above 60 years from vying for election to the offices of the Nigerian president and state governors has triggered a lot of conspiracy or controversy. Yeah. There's a report that the bill, sponsored by Imo lawmaker Ikenga Ugochinyere, were passed for second reading at the lower chamber house, at the lower chamber just on Thursday. Now, there's something you don't know about this story. I was trying to get some other, evidence, some other facts, some other documents, right? Back in this particular one. But then let's just move on with this. The bill, like I said, was sponsored by Imo lawmaker Ikenga Ugochinyere and was passed for second reading at the lower legislative chamber just on Thursday. Now, if the bill scales through legislative scrutiny and is signed into law, the majority of the 2027 presidential hopefuls, including President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and of course, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, will be missing. They will not be able to contest. This is because they are all above 60 years. That is our talking point, the number one for today. Our first talking point. And then the second one is this. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, the one we call SERAP, has asked the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and the Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Ibas to withdraw the bill, which contains provisions to jail any Nigerian of voting age for 6 months or impose a fine of 100K for failing to vote in national and state elections. So what I'm trying to, let me break it down. Anyone who is of voting age, and you refuse to vote in Nigeria, they are proposing a bill that such person will be arrested, will be put in jail for like 6 months, or you pay a fine of 100,000 naira only. So SERAP is now telling the Senate and the House of Rep to scrap that thing they call, that bill, that is for SERAP, it's called nonsense. It's called nonsense. That they should withdraw the bill. You cannot arrest somebody for not coming out to vote when the system has been bastardized. That is our talking point number 2. (0700-903-903-903). WhatsApp 081-717-56338. 081-717-56338. Do move away from your radio set and then about 2 minutes for everyone. Mind what to say on a national radio. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Mr. Ikameju, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Thank you, sir. Peter Mose remains my name from Shomolu.
All right.
I think the SERAP should tell the National Assembly that the bill that we want now is the bill that will not only criminalize if you stop somebody from voting, but will make sure those who come out to stop people from voting will go to jail for 10 years or 1 million naira fine. And then they will ask us to give the names of those in my area here in Bajulaye Road. Ikamejude, I don't know where you were on the day of the governorship election in Lagos State. That if it is not this kind of criminality, this kind of violence, I am telling you that Sanwo-Olu would not have been in government today, because the tsunami that swept out Tinubu, that made Tinubu not to win Lagos State, would have also prevented Sanwo-Olu from winning Lagos State. If not that somebody like MC Oluomo with his boys came out. You may not know Sanwo-Olu and Bajulaye Road. I live along Bajulaye Road. I always trek to Palm Grove, where I lived before, to vote every time, because there's no movement. I trek down there. On that particular day, I have trekked down to vote on the presidential, and now trek again another day to vote on the governorship election day. I passed through one area called Shodimu Street, and along that Shodimu Street, there were this guy carrying clubs, stakes, cutlasses. They were shouting. Listen to this. They were saying, "I want more that. I want that. He's putting more. They go jade. Toba jade. We got to do one marry. Enu ogu they saw. I want that." Ikamejude, I hide myself because I said they would mistake me for Igbo man, not knowing that I'm from Akwa Ibom State. It happened on election day, and it got to a point that around a compound, radio station, I can mention them now, Lagos Talk 91.3 had to call me and say, "Peter Monse, we hope you are safe because there is so much commotion in your area. Now, where do you keep those kind of people? They kill somebody around Bajulaye compound. So why are those people not, why is not a bill sponsored by somebody to fish out those people, arrest those people, and send them to jail?" I have never seen in the history of Nigeria where some people will come out and stop a particular tribe, a bona fide citizen of Nigeria, from voting physically. And Tinubu is there, has not done anything about it up to today. Someone who has not, because they benefited from that kind of demonic shenanigans, and they did nothing about it. Now you are talking about somebody who does not go to. In the first place, those that voted, did they have their vote result, given to them? Is it not here that even PDP was telling us that Labour Party won the election? So what are we talking about? All those ones, they know what they did. Okay. But let me tell you, Ogami, if it is possible, I will say carry your mic one day, enter street, and ask people, will you return APC and Tinubu? I am telling you that 90%, I'm not a party member, I don't belong to any political party. Okay. I'm just a neutral Nigerian. So go and sample the opinion of Nigerians and play it on this station. You will know that a lot of people have rejected APC and Tinubu as I'm talking to you now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
That election will come and they will know where they belong to. God bless you,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Let's take more calls now. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name?
Thank you, Tamijide. Good morning.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Reverend Dr. Stanley Chukwumerije. Thanks for connecting you today.
All right.
Yeah, I want to react on the talk that said everybody must vote. Yeah, everybody must vote. I really understand. If I thought as a way they would said anybody who caused violence on election day will be held responsible. That's exactly what I expected them to say. Not anybody who, because I remember last election, somebody from my house, a neighbor, a co-tenant was the one who fought me seriously last election. What for? I was telling him that Peter Obi is a nice man. I'm from River State. I said, I'm going to vote for this man because his speech alone, even if he did not do all what he said,
hello?
ended up fighting me. So what I want to contribute now, if there's any law that will say anybody, maybe after election, like exactly what IBB did after election and now try to come and confess that he's so person that won election. If there's any law that will say, okay, whenever they say such a thing, that person must be responsible, put to jail. Because what I'm saying now, Mahmoud, just don't hear my word today. Whenever it will be removed there, hear it that is going to confess again. Like as IBB did that, sorry, Nigeria should forgive me. It was it was this man that won that election of 2023.
Okay.
If there's a law that will say anybody who do that should hold responsible, I'll be able to be happy. Thank you. That's my own thought.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your thoughts. Thank you. Hello. Good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from? Good morning. I can. Okay, sorry. Call me back. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
This is Afun Adama calling from Idim.
Talk to us.
I want to greet Peter Mose. May God continue to bless that man for me. If you talk waiting to happen, has it be, God continue blessing him for me. See this election of 2023 election. I see a lot in my area. I see a lot, but today what they are calling me for my street man a prophet. Because that time they daily fight me. Now one man go meet my landlord, say they tell my landlord make he give me quick notice because I'm supporting in P2B. Now my landlord come tell and say instead he go give me quick notice, he go give me quick notice. Say I'm fighting for my own right.
Okay.
So God, I just sometimes when I read the whole thing when I talk for that street, for that my area, where they want to fight me today. So if they see me now, then they hide. So if they swap, what they call them want to do something, let them do something proper. This our problem of this country today is the problem of INEC chairman, our security. If them be able to put law that our INEC chairman can never take bribe, can never be a politician, can never be even security. Our problem, security and the INEC and Joshua is the last bus stop. But Nigeria must choose a better leader. God bless you.
God bless you too for calling. Yes, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Today?
Good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning. I'll be calling from Ikeja.
Let's go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
The only bill I want them to pass is a sentence on corruption, on political,
okay,
or what do you call it? Our political class. Death sentence so that the level of corruption will reduce. You see what happened at Iromeo where in Edo State. That thing is bad, it's true. But there's one thing that is bothering me on this issue. The way the president and the government are talking about this, the way our leaders are discussing, how come they're not saying it when this thing happens in other places? Just like this election, what do you call this, my brother from Akwa Ibom, what do you call it? The first caller, what he said.
Peter Monson.
Nobody condemned what happened in 2023. Nobody, you can never hear anybody say anything because it happens a particular tribe, and nobody say anything. This is why Nigeria we are having problems, because those people wouldn't have done what they did in Edo if our police are responsive. When people bring matter, they look at it, in a very perfect way of handling such matters. I don't think that people will be taking laws into their hands. Because when they send those people to police station, the next they come, those people will not be there. And the people, look at Ogun State, Ondo, five people killed. Nobody said anything. So people were killed. Nobody. Nobody said anything. This thing is bad, what happened, but at the same time, it's the government that is causing it. If anything, they should be holistic. When something happens, they should, the same way they're speaking now, they should speak up. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, indeed. This message is from Colombo, from Ojekunle. It's saying, it's so unfortunate that those that are representing us in the House of Assembly are not for us. They're all about themselves and family. How can their lives, the main thing that are facing the masses? Okay, I think, Colombo, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Jude in Kami.
Good morning.
Jude, good morning. How you doing now? Joe from Bariga.
I'm fine. Good morning to you.
Jude, sure you see the kind of thing your senators or the National Assembly, your lawmakers are bringing to this thing. If you don't vote for this thing, they will fine you. Look at the type of something your lawmakers. Are you sure is the lawmaker that threw that bill? Are you sure, Jude? Jude, I want to answer me, please. Is it a lawmaker that threw that bill?
As well.
Oh my God! Look, Jude, Hungary is killing Nigeria. How do we move agriculture forward? How do we do this? How do we do this? Okay, let us talk about it. In another country like you, I don't want to mention US again. I made a mistake. You ginger the masses. Ginger what will favor the masses. And then the masses will be gingering you also. But look at the kind of nonsense thing that is being discussed. And when he says Pesele is abusing the senator, then we are saying, oh, why should you do that? Why should you? Because it's not good for our senators. They are underrating themselves. Oh, I'm not happy. What is happening in Nigeria? What is happening in Nigeria, Jude? What's happening? Nigeria has gone so low like this that our senators, our lawmakers don't know what to debate on again. You don't know the kind of bill you present. Wonderful.
Okay.
Jude, are you sure Nigeria is going to survive? Jude, I'm asking you a good question. Are you sure Nigeria will survive?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I have to let you go now. Appreciate your call. Thank you. VOP 90.3 FM. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Branch.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. This is your friend Evangelist Chijoke Mawo Vision.
All right, talk to us.
It's been a long time. Hope you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. This matter about our Senate. You know that one thing about people need to know, Nigerians, we need to understand that the Senate, the people you see there in National Assembly, they are not representing Nigerians. That Senate are like a secret court that we Nigerians need to know. They are like secret court. When you want to bring anything that will better Nigeria, they are not for it. They are not representing light. What they are representing evil, atrocity, what will make Nigeria suffer pain. Look at the last election that happened. It's even in Ijiboya where we stay. I know a lot of intimidation. That even people was afraid to come out to vote. Even the one we watch on the social media, when Choma Chukwuka, the actress, you see how that lady that was representing that party that was, they jack her up. The lady jack her up and say, why must he be voting? Why must he come here and be videoing? And coming to vote for people will be all those things. Is this supposed to be so? So all these things, those president, they know what to do.
All right.
They know what to do, but they will not do it because they are rulers of darkness. And God Almighty will expose them one day. They need to repent.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude Ekami Jude.
Good morning to you.
The man who used to be my friend, but who has turned to the other side.
What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abanoje Nikoto.
All right, talk to us.
Should I speak on? I come in peace, all sides, all views. For the National Assembly proposing that those people who don't vote should be sanctioned. I think they are diverting our attention. That should not be the main issue because it goes against our fundamental human rights. And mind you, some religious people or a sect does not believe in voting, so you cannot go against their rights. So they should concentrate on the normal thing to be done. Then, as for Adebayo of SDP saying that if anybody who is better than him comes up to contest as president in SDP, that he will allow the person. Of course, we know where he's going to. You should hit the nail on the head by saying that it should be Peter Obi. But let me also assure the obedience that there may be no vacancy in Aso Rock. I'm not playing God. I'm just talking as, quoting the economy, saying, ceteris paribus, or if all things being equal. Then lastly, many Nigerians seem to be hypocritical to me, the way they behave. For instance, Donald Trump in America has just said now that if he contests the third-term election, nothing will happen. That he may likely contest and he may likely win. Americans have not gone against that. But let us say it is the presidency, not even the president of Nigeria saying such a thing. All hell will be let loose. You'll be hearing, that is sacrilegious. He wants to upturn the constitution, this and that. So we should be very mindful of what we are doing. We Nigerians.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, they call me Jude, my friend.
Good morning.
Brother Jude.
Good morning.
I see you on Facebook. You're a fine man. Oh, your head is style I saw. This is Oga Monday.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
From Agege.
Okay.
You see, I don't have much to say. You see, all APC people, including P2C, for their aboro. I'm telling you the truth.
What? Don't say that again. Don't say that again.
That we have left River State to enter Donald Trump. Please, he should back off. He should back off because he don't know anything about that man. He's just talking from backyard and saying what he don't know. But I'm not coming from him. What I'm trying to say is that all APC people, if you look during the time that Tinubu is a governor, he's a troublemaker. He carry Obasanjo to court and drag him. Then that one goes. He now become a president. And people are crying and shouting that it's not him that wins. Look at them so low. What make him to be a president? All of them, they are aboro. They are aboro. What do you expect when the head is an aboro? He makes case with Obasanjo, drag him to court and deny what he's saying. Because people don't read news. People don't follow the constitution. People don't know constitution are turned upside down. And all the APC people have demonic agbepo, Ibela agbepo, demonic broom to sweep all the good things of Nigeria. And people are crying. They did not look it. And all our constitution, our governor, all of them, they are carrying convoy. And the poor masses are there hungry. Hungry. Look at something is not affordable, is not cheap. Ingom is not 10 naira again. And they will be talking about the election campaign. If it's me, I'm talking to you, die. Will I blame God? And they are talking about 2027. Do they know tomorrow? Do they know tomorrow?
Okay.
Please, they should just shut up and do the country well. Thank you.
As regards my head,
You are a beautiful sun man. Your head is shine like sun. It's like glass.
Na special blessing. Special blessing and God bless
you. They look my feet.
Special grace. No, if you know me, you know I'm a carrier of God's glory, God's blessing. Special package on me. Yeah. Oh God. All right, this person is saying the kind of bills that people in our current National Senate and House of Assembly normally present shows that the people shows that most of the people there are educated but lack common knowledge and wisdom. It's a shame. From Engineer Happy. All right. Somebody's teasing me here. Yeah, so special blessings. All to the glory of God of heaven. Seriously. Tinubu-led federal government has pocketed judiciary, legislature, and the military. It takes only divine intervention to rescue this nation. They are only after their personal interest. Jerry from Ikeja. And then, what's your name? What did you say? These are the most unserious lawmakers in the history of Nigeria, so disconnected from the realities on ground. Instead of focusing on electoral reforms and other measures to bring back confidence in the voters, how can they even come up with such a bill? How can you even, determine who voted and who did not? You want to arrest people. Mr. Ogumbi is now saying, is adding to what that person said. He said, the age limit to the political gladiators is dead on arrival, as they will worsen things. The law to sanction anybody fails to exercise their franchise right will be jailed. This is senseless thinking, of course. Mr. Ogumbi, thank you so much. Everyone, I have to go now. My time is up. Amashi from Manfulugu, thank you so much for sending in that message. I have to go. On social media, check me out on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. It is Ikami Jude. It's spelled Ikamijudeh. Ikamijudeh. Ikami Jude. I will be here tomorrow morning. 7 a.m. is the time. To do more, to talk more. Okay, I'm out of here. Good morning to you, everyone.